And George is going to present to us from Curtin University on the exploration of psychological and psychosocial challenges, losses and grief in the context of intermediate grade glioma.
Thanks so much, Harry, for the opportunity to present today. I'm presenting on behalf of Tracy Williams, who is doing a PhD with us here at Curtin University with Lauren Breen and myself, and also working with Anna Nowak. And Tracy's focus is looking at intermediate grade glioma and looking at the psycho-oncology and psychosocial challenges, losses and grief in the context of intermediate grade glioma. And this is really just an introduction to Tracy and the work that she's doing. So the first study is a systematic review of the literature, looking at the psycho-oncological and psychosocial challenges, losses and grief of these patients and family members or their carers, looking across the literature. And then from there, she'll do semi-structured interviews with patients and family members, and really highlighting what's going on for these patients and carers in terms of losses and grief as they go through with brain cancer. And these patients may be surviving for a longer time, but they are experiencing different areas of grief and loss once they're diagnosed and had some treatment as well. So we'll also look at the language used within the community and the gaps and needs in health support services for these patients who have a longer survival period, and also supportive interventions for them. And then from there, Tracy will also do interviews with health professionals, again, looking at the grief and losses experienced by these communities and the language that's used, and also looking at what sort of intervention might be developed to help healthcare professionals to work with this group as well. So the significance of the study is that these patients have an extended survivorship compared to the higher grade gliomas, and that they require this support and are going through a lot of different experiences in terms of grief and losses and challenges, I guess, that they can need support with and have implications that we need to better understand. So this will help to understand what interventions might be able to support these patients, and looking at gaps in services and what can be improved. I think that's a good summary there, Harry, and Tracy's happy to have a discussion with others around her project in more detail after today.